Hey, welcome back. Halloween is in 2 weeks, and that means many are taking part in all things spooky this season. Joining me today is IU's clinical psychologist, Dr. Amanda Wakefield, sharing insights into the psychology of fear and being scared. Some of you love it. Some of you despise it. We're so glad to see you again. And we were just talking in the commercial break. You're so fascinating. But let's talk about the biological factors, too, of why some people really enjoy being scared. They seek it out.
Absolutely. So our nervous system, everybody's nervous system sort of has its own tuning.
Okay.
And it goes on and off based on the amount of input that's needed for our nervous system to start sort of going.
Okay.
So some of us will jump at small noises. Some of us, it takes a lot to react.
It's interesting because I think, we were talking in the break because now I could say it's my startle response. I am startled so easily. I mean, it can take the littlest thing and I'm jumping and my heart rate is up to 1,000, it feels like. Well, a long time ago, it didn't happen. And you say that is, some people have that high sensation seekers and others are low. And sometimes it's just how things that they've lived around.
Yeah, sometimes we start with our natural set point and then things in our lives will change what that looks like. So people who've been through a lot, who've seen a lot of scary stuff, they may be more likely to have that high startle response. They're less likely to enjoy the sensation of being afraid.
Yeah, I don't enjoy it at all. So though you see it on the screen there, high sensation seekers, they enjoy the scary situations. The low sensation seekers view scary emotions as unpleasant and they really feel it. There's also a social aspect to being scared. What is that?
So there's a couple of things. One is how much you relate to other people emotionally. So when people are high in empathy, they feel the emotions of the people around them and they're less likely to enjoy being scared because they're feeling the fear of the other people. Whereas some people really enjoy that. They have less of that empathy typically. We also know that people's connection to one another can be enhanced by scare.
Oh.
That's why scary movies on a date can actually bring a couple closer.
Ah, okay.
And we also know that that can be sort of an artificial closeness.
Good point.
So being a little careful about that first date.
Yeah,
in a
and you
scary
think you're
movie.
connected and then it's like, wait a minute. And a month
Yeah.
later, like, wait, why did I think that? Are there also other personality factors that contribute to fear of each of us and individually?
It really is very person dependent. There's a lot of pieces to this. Our fight or flight system, how reactive it is, how much we want to experience that scare versus how much we're sort of avoiding that.
Yeah. And you mentioned that too about that first date because we have up there too, bodies release oxytocin.
Yes.
And that tell us real quickly about oxytocin and what that feeling of when people feel that, and again, a little bit more about that connection.
Sure. Oxytocin is a chemical that we often think of related to mothers and babies bonding.
Yeah.
So it's a chemical that creates closeness with other human beings. And so when our bodies are scared, they release oxytocin, and that creates the sensation of closeness with those around us.
Oh my gosh, so many good things to think about here. Appreciate it. And do you like to be scared?
Not especially.
Okay, not anymore. All right, so if you would like more information, and again on the doctor from IU, good to see you as always. We have more information at fox59.com/links. And Amber, for me, it really changed after I had Ashlyn 20 years ago. There was a dramatic change for me on startle response and things like that, which makes sense, right?
It does.